Can insurance adjuster recommend homeowners to get 3 estimates or a contractor who will do it for less because he knows them, this bid is outrageous, I have a guy? Can insurance adjusters legally do it?
Lots of questions there. All right, first one, can an insurance company suggest that the homeowner get 3 bids? All right, you said estimates, I'd rather say bids, because we can talk about, I'm all about bids, and I'm not much into General-A-Mate anymore, okay? I know it's Exact-A-Mate, but it seems to me it should be called General-A-Mate. All right, I'd much rather live in the bid world than the Exact-A-Mate world. So there's nothing wrong with an insurance company saying, I suggest that you get 3 bids. Can an insurance company actively tell a homeowner, don't use this guy? All right, I wouldn't recommend to my clients that they do that. Okay, but what I would recommend is that they get real world information to demonstrate what the actual competitive bid cost is to replace a roof. Because what I find is that a lot of contractors provide what I'll say, the estimates where they believe they can get as much money as possible from the insurance company, as opposed to something that is the actual legitimate cost to replace the roof and what they would charge if it was a competitive bid job. So that's what they can do. There's nothing wrong with getting bids. Now, I've got contractors and PAs will go nuts and say, Badger, you're tortuously interfering. And I have to tell them, no, it's tortious interference with an I, not tortuous with a U. They all get that wrong. But I say, once we get past that, I don't care who the homeowner uses. The homeowner can use whoever they want. I'm just trying to establish the fair competitive bid price to replace that roof, and that's what I owe you. I don't owe you what this guy is trying to get on this grossly inflated estimate.
You're getting better. Chad?
Well, it's the insurance company's responsibility, duty, whatever you want to call it, to perform a reasonable inspection or adjustment of all claims. And what we're finding, and what I've seen, is they're requesting 3 bids, 3 estimates, whatever you want to call them, before they'll even send an adjuster out to look at the property. Now that's wrong. That's absolutely wrong. That's circumventing their duty. They're putting it on the insured, and I wholly disagree with that.
That's right.
Thank you, ma'am. Also, I mean, what's the difference if you have one estimate or bid, whatever you want to call it, and it's a complete scope of the covered damage, then it's a complete scope of the covered damage. Why would you need 2 more? Now, if you can get 2 more that basically bolster the same thing, I don't see the difference in 1 or 3 or 5 or 12, especially if the answer that's coming back from the IC is no, we're not going to pay for it anyway. So to the degree that it circumvents what the insurance company is supposed to be doing, I disagree. And it's used as a weapon and not a tool to help the insured.
May I? I'll respectfully disagree with you and the nice lady in the audience because I don't understand the hypothetical where an insurance company would tell the homeowner, go get 3 bids and not send an adjuster out. All right, well, hold on. Why would they not send an adjuster out if they're let me talk, ma'am. Why would they not send an adjuster out if they're going to deny the claim? All right, I agree that's wrong. They got to adjust the claim. But I don't have any problem with them saying to the homeowner to move things along, hey, we're going to be out on Thursday. In the meantime, go get 3 bids. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that because it's moving the process forward. Or perhaps their information they have from the information they have, they know that the hail was so big that the roof was totaled, and they may buy it. We could talk about all the new data out there, all right, where insurance companies now are buying some roofs without inspections because they know the hail there was big enough not to worry about it. In that case, if they're going to buy the roof, I got no problem with it. But I agree, I would never recommend that they deny a roof without an inspection. And if they plan to deny a roof, I don't know why they're asking for bids.
I just had one quick rebuttal to that, and it's basically the way that this is working from the insurance company standpoint. They're utilizing their agents as weapons. So a lot of times, as we all know, policyholders will call their agent because they know their agent, not necessarily the 800 number or the app that's been provided. And the agent will be the ones to say, hey, we're going to need 3 bids, 3 estimates from you, because if this doesn't, if the damage doesn't extend past your deductible, then we're not even going to bother sending somebody out. And that's where it's wrong.
I kind of got a hard time disagreeing with that.